Hello, hello.
Hello, everyone, Facebook.
How are you?
Hope everyone's doing well this evening. My name's Kisha Hamilton. I'm a makeup artist from Arizona. I live in Goodyear, Arizona, actually. And today I will be showing you how to get this look with our Super Power Palette by Motives Cosmetics. And it's like a little fun smoky eye. You can make it smokier. So I'll show you how to make this smokier to turn from like a daytime smoky eye to an evening smoky eye by the end of this video. And then I'll let my friend Gabby introduce herself.
Hello, hello. My name is Gaby Pierre. I'm a cosmetologist for more than 20 years and I'm from Mexico. That's why my accent is like that. I'm living here in McAllen for 15 years. And well, I'm a salon owner. So I'm started with Motive like 5 years ago. And oh my God, that changed totally my career, my life, and even thanks for Motive, now I have my salon. So I'm so happy for being with you today, sharing a new look with our new palette, like a superpower match with the Kisha. So I know that she will work with the matte colors and more like a smoky eye. So my part will be share natural look. And why not? Why can add a little bit of shimmer, taking our base in matte, so with some shimmer. So we are working together with these two different kind of looks. So Kisha, do you want to start?
I will go ahead and get started.
There you go.
Let me just send this.
I will prepare my eye. It's important to prepare your eye with eye base. This is our eye base, and this is so important because thanks this product, we can see the true color for our powder, and we can make our look stay longer. So, are you applying an eye base too?
I'm gonna apply the base. I didn't apply it on this eye, but I just wanted to also show you guys the difference that it makes when you add an eye base to your eye when you're doing your eye makeup.
And it's good because even you can see in my eye that I have some pigmentation, natural pigmentation in my skin. So it's hard to create a look when you have this pigmentation under. So with the eye base, you can see that now the pigmentation is gone and we have a perfect canvas for start a new look.
Right. And anytime that you are going to do makeup, a base is always necessary. So like for foundation, primer is your base, or moisturizer. So anything that you do and you provide some type of protection, so to speak, or something to enhance or intensify the look, a base is always necessary.
There you go.
So I'm just starting with just blending out my base here on my eyelid. And then the next step that I will do is take my, I have already outlined my, where I kind of want my eyes to kind of wing out with a black liner. You can use a dark brown or you can use a brown. It's really your preference. Since I have deeper skin tone and I was going to be on camera, I wanted to use a black so that you guys can really see what I'm doing. And so here's this beautiful palette. Let me move it so the mirror doesn't get in the light. And so as you can see, they're all matte colors. They're very nice and smooth and buttery. I'm so obsessed with this palette. I keep playing in it while I'm at work. I sit here and play on my palette. So the first color that I'm gonna take with my little tiny blending brush here, you guys can see that. I'm gonna take the color Grit, which is the top color here. And I'm going to work that in my crease. And then while I do that, Gabby, you wanna?
Okay, now I will start with the light color that we have here, that is Fly. That is a perfect color for seal my eye base. So I can use that color in all over my eye. And it's incredible. It's super smooth. It's easy to apply. It's very pigmented. I really love it. And it doesn't matter in the look that Kisha is doing or my look that will have a little bit of glitter. the matte is always the perfect base. When we want to use any glitter, you need to use a matte color first and then add the glitter and make and enhance your look. So this is the perfect palette for prepare your eye even for a glitter look. So I'm just sealing with the light color. And then with my blending brush, I will use my forehead to show my blending brush. The brush.
That's a good I'm all like
I was like this. I know that everybody's looking to me, so it's good. I will use the pink one, that is the takeover. It's a very pretty color, very light color that we can use for the crease and start like doing our dimension. So something light. We are talking probably for a look for the day. You are going to work or going with friends or for a good lunch with the family or whatever. It's a good color, something light to wear. Yeah. I love it, Kisha. Looks so pretty, that color on you.
Yay, thank you. I love this. So like Gabby was saying, like it's great for transitions. And so like if you wanted to just do something simple every day, you need a transition color and then like something to pop on your lid. What Gabby's doing is perfect to use for like a transitional color. You can also use takeover for like just an inner corner. If you don't want to really put any makeup on your eyes, any eyeshadow on your eyes, you can just use takeover as like a inner corner highlight as well too. But we're both going to use that color today. So we'll show you the different ways that we're using it. Oh, sorry, my nose just started running. So weird.
It is a pretty color. I think that you can see even the different, the takeover. I like it. Looks so light, but it's a perfect touch for the look. So you want to share your next step?
Yep. So the next step I'm going to do is take my favorite shade in this palette called Spirit, right here in the middle, and I am going to start to go a little deeper in my crease to kind of really deepen the crease so that you can really see my lid color pop a lot more. So I'm going to take that with the same brush. I dusted it off a little bit, and then I'm going to just mix in this color to my crease.
Well, now I just adding the next color. You can see even the difference. I'm making more smooth the transition. I mixing the grid color that is this like a light brown color that we have here with the Spirit. These two colors make a very good combination. And the good thing is that we have 10 beautiful colors here in this palette. Let me just turn the mirror like this. 10 colors and this is beautiful palette, but we can mix them together and we can create more. So we have unlimited ways to create awesome looks. So I think that it's super good that we have this kind of shadows that we can mix together.
Absolutely. And so as you can see, we're using the same color so far for our look,
but in a different version. Yeah.
Yeah, different looks. And so this to show you just how versatile this palette is. So anytime you're doing a smoky eye, the blending is the most important part of any makeup look that you do, but really a smoky eye is very important that everything's blended nice and seamlessly so that you don't have any harsh lines.
So if you want to live in the look like that, it's so pretty, just soft.
This and go.
Just like the just and go. 2 steps, that's it. But I want to know a little bit more. Why not? So I love the fierce color that we have here on the bottom.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'll be using that later too.
Pretty color, just a bit because it's very pigmented and I don't want to make my look so dark in this moment.
Right.
So in the outside corner, just a little bit of the fierce made the deepness that we are looking for our look.
Exactly. And you'll see me go back in with that same color a little bit later too to create this more of a smoky eye for the evening. And so right now what I'm doing is just creating a winged liner that I'll deepen with eyeshadow. So I'll show you that process, but I'm just going to go ahead and draw out my wing. I'm not going to talk while I do this, but
I know, we
You
can
guys
even
watch?
breathe. You can stop breathing.
I know.
Like normally when we are like using the eyeliner or we are like applying a red lipstick, we stop breathing.
Yeah, or mascara
Okay,
for me too.
let me just share a little bit in the time that you are doing that hard part of your look.
I know.
But okay, the good thing is we can just keep the look like this. We can just add a little bit of the bottom because we are, even though we have a light or neutral color, we can just make the smoky effect even with the light colors. And my recommendation is easy. We don't need to think so much on what color we need to put under eye. Just use part of the same color that you use on the top, on the bottom, and you can create the smoky. If you want a little bit darker, I can use the darker color, but if not, I can use the middle one. So I will use the spirit. I don't want to use the fierce because for me and the look that I want to create right now is too dark. So that color is so good. And I can just pass the color for my lashes. And you can see how this little step really opened my eyes. So that is the huge difference. And I just take like 3 seconds doing this. So it's a good tip.
Yes.
It
So the
really
next step that I'm
is.
gonna do is take my, I'm gonna take a little, I think they're called shader brushes. I just like to call them brushes. So I'm gonna take this small brush here and I'm gonna start adding Fierce, which is the darker color that Gabby was using. I'm gonna start adding that to the top of my wing to kind of wing that out a little bit and give it a more of a smoky look and not so much of a precise winged look.
Okay, after the first color, it's important to use another color a little bit lighter just to make more smooth transition between the liner that we use on the bottom. So I can pick between grit or takeover. I will take the takeover for just finish my look on the bottom, and you can see how it's more soft. It's more I can make the bottom of my eye part of my look in that way. So it's easy and it's good and it's fast. And we can avoid this, a lot of people say that if you use powder on the bottom, you can finish with the raccoon eye, but in this way it's so easy. And if you have that problem, I recommend so much to do the bottom, but just dry your brush with the spray that tinges younger, and you can see how the powder and the color stay longer. And you can use even and dry or wet this palette. So that is something that is super good. I can just wet a little bit my brush and I can do in the same step. And I will guarantee that the colors stay there all day long.
And the cool thing about mattes is that they're so versatile. So every lady makeup person should have a matte palette. Like it's very important. Even if you're just an everyday makeup girl, this is your go-to because it has pops of color, it has your neutral colors, it has your smoky colors such as black and this deep brown here. So just, I mean, this is, and it's nice and small and compact. You can take it with you when you travel. This will be going with me wherever I go. If I have makeup photo shoots, I have one for my kit, one for me because I love this palette. So it's definitely going to always be with me when I'm doing makeup. So the next step that I'm doing right now is I'm going to take my lid color, which is the first color that I use is the Fly color here in the corner. And that's going to be what I use as my base for my lid so that I can kind of make my inner corner pop a little bit more, okay?
That will be awesome. That will look so pretty. Let me just share that I want to mix a little bit of shimmer in my look. I like it. I really like it and the way that it is. But imagine that I will have a dinner with my husband or with my friends, and I want to make my look a little bit more not dramatic, but like with more style for the night. So I have this beautiful palette and I really love it. I know that a lot of people know about Viva from Thalia from Modas.
So
I
pretty.
love it. And I love it because it has a lot of shimmer. It's a perfect match with our matte palette. So I will use the flirt color that is a little bit more between golden and silver color shimmer. It's so pretty. I like it. I will take a little bit. You can see how it's so pigmented. And I will just tap my lid. I don't want to put the glitter all over the place, so I always do like this. This is one option to just make your look pop a little bit more. You can tell even the difference between one and another.
It's so pretty.
If you want a little bit more, why not? I told you our secret, 10 years younger. Let me just wet my brush. And I will do the same, and you will see how we can get more intensity in our shadows if we use a wet brush with the setting spray. So oh my God, a lot of silence. Oh.
So pretty. I am now, while she's doing that, oh God, that's so pretty. While she's doing, I'm going to go in with my second lid color, which is Takeover. And this is just to kind of deepen the outside of my eye, but also add a little bit of contrast so that it's not just like light, and then dark. So that's why I'm just kind of adding this kind of like to the outer middle of my lid. And then I'll go in with a deeper color, the Fierce color and black, and deepen that corner so that it really wings that eye out and kind of blends together naturally. And you just take the other side of your brush and just kind of pat over it with matte. You kind of want to do like patting motions, not necessarily swiping motions, because it'll move the product. If you have really good matte eyeshadows, you want to make sure that you're kind of making patting motions when you're blending on top of other colors. Just makes
so I'm doing a little bit the same thing. I'm putting a little bit more dark in my corner, and now will like I make totally my look for a night. And it's something simple because a lot of you is the thing that you need to remove your color and do another style for a different event. But if you have a makeup during the day and you want to prepare yourself for a wonderful dinner, for sure you can just add two steps and make your look for the night perfectly. So I will add a little bit more. Now I will add the Fierce on the bottom because I want to add a little bit more drama. And my look, and you can see even the look is changing. We'd love to see your comments. So if you have any question or any suggestion for comment for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I am going to take Spirit again, and I'm just going to warm up my crease a little bit. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Thank you so much. Everybody's saying that we look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you, everyone. I don't have my chat on. I should not say yes, chat, and then I don't see what you're chatting.
No, it's perfect.
Silly. Okay.
Another trick that we can add in this, in the same time that you are working on that, we can just use the bold color, that is the black color that we have here, with a brush and make a liner. Remember that the way that we can just do that is wetting the brush with a 10 years younger. Oh my God, this 10 years younger is like a magic. But with that, we can just create a perfect liner, and you will see even in my hand how easy it is to create a liner with a powder and the 10 years younger. And the good thing is this beautiful thing, because the liner doesn't move. So it's a perfect way to make a liner with a powder. Oh yeah, now is my time to Don't say so much because I'm
It's
doing
hard to do. I know, that's why I'm quiet, because I'm like, I can't do both at the same time, talk and do this. Because I'm just gonna keep blending. Like I said, with the smoky eye, oh, that's the wrong brush. With the smoky eye, you want to continuously blend so to make sure you don't have any harsh lines.
Thank you so much. They say that both looks are amazing. So thank you that they
Well,
love
thank you,
both.
guys and gals.
The good thing is, you know that you can create whatever you want. With the makeup, never is, nothing is a mistake. So whatever you in your imagination you can create it exactly like that. So you can play with this palette. You can play with different palettes together and create whatever you want, and everything will be fine. So if you don't like it, just remove it and try it again. It's the only way to be an expert. So, what do you think, Isha, about that?
I think that is exactly correct. The only practice makes perfect. It's the oldest cliche in the book. When we practice, it makes us better and better each time. So I have friends that are always like, I can never do my makeup like you. I can never do my makeup like you. And I'm like, yes, you can. And I hope to do my makeup even better over time as well too, by continuously doing it over and over again. But as long as you do something, the more you do something, the more you do it, the better at it you become. You do nothing, then nothing changes, right?
I know. And the good thing is like, we don't want to create the makeup like me or like you. Like this is just some ideas. And with this, the only thing that we want to do is like a create that excitement to play with the palettes, and you will be able to create your own looks, and that will be awesome.
I agree.
Kisha, can you talk a little bit about what colors are you using in your lid again?
I tried to use as many colors as possible so you guys can see how they all blend together. So the colors that I used today were Fly. I used Takeover, and those are the two that are on my lid. And then I used Grit in my crease as my transitional color. I used Spirit to deepen my crease, and Fierce as well. And then I took a little bit of black in the ends where my liner is, and just kind of deepen that. So you see like here on the ends where it's a little deeper, that's where I used the black. And then you'll see me use Level Up in just a minute. I'm going to show you how you can use this transitional color here to kind of give yourself an eye lift. Really quickly, I'm just going to go in with Spirit and line my bottom lash line so that I can make these eyes look the same. Hold on one moment. Let me show you how I do that. So I lined it, if you saw me earlier, I lined it with the black liner, and I'm gonna go in and blend it with this Spirit shade in the palette, just to kind of give it a little smokier look here.
I will try something different. Normally we are using the wing in black or in brown, because that is the color that we use with the liner. But I want to use a little bit of our Fly color that we have here, that is the lightest color. And I want to do just a little wing in white.
Oh, that's gonna be pretty.
That will be just as, I don't know if you can see. Let me just try to clean more this brush and do it again, because it's so pretty and looks your eye more open, and you can see how that works. So that's awesome. And you can do it even with the matte, or you can do it even with glitter. Why not? A little bit of Tenji Younger. Oh my God, I use the Tenji Younger a lot.
Rightfully so, rightfully so.
I know. I will use the Flair color of the Viva palette, and I will put it over the.
Oh, that's white. So pretty. I love it.
So pretty. I don't know if you can tell the little light, but it looks so pretty, because even make my eye more,
a little bit more.
Like a more bigger.
So I'm going to do a different technique, and I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to go underneath my liner so that it just kind of lifts that section again. But I'm not, she's kind of doing like a negative space within her liner. I'm going to just go right underneath my liner. So I'm just going to show you how it just kind of brightens up and cleans up that liner.
Look, it's exactly there.
And then use it, the rest of it, to just blend this down at the bottom of my lash line to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly.
There you go. I
See how
love it.
lifted
It
my eyes
looks
are?
so pretty. Yes.
Then the
I
last thing that I'm
love
going to do is take Fly and Level Up and put it in my brow bone. I'm just going to mix those two.
And then the way that we can just finish our looks is always with the, well, we use, I use the eyebrow kit for my eyebrows already. So you can tell that it's so pretty because we have the dark color, light color, and a little wax that make the color more intense and even like stay longer. But our mascara, we can use the fiber one.
Oh yes, I brought that too. That's my favorite mascara. Those of you guys that know me, and those of you that follow me, I'm always using it because it's wonderful. I don't have to put on lashes, and I have really curly lashes, so it annoys me to put on actual lashes because I can never not mess up my own lashes, and I don't like to mess up my tiny little lashes that I have. To try to
No,
preserve.
and looks more volume and even like a more dense. You can see that you have more lashes with this kind of a mascara. So it's the perfect option for somebody that is always fighting that I don't have so much lashes. My lashes is not too long. This is exactly the product that you need to use.
Yes. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference.
I love it.
This is the mascara side. This is the not so much. So watch the transition. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look
It's
down.
amazing. I can see the difference.
I love how full they look. Oh, wait, did I even? Oh yeah, I'm using the wrong side.
I totally thought that you have the false lashes.
You did?
Not.
Oh wow, yeah, that's why I like this because I feel like it makes me look like I have on lashes. Now this is the side that doesn't have many. I pick at this side a lot because this eye is always irritating me. So I don't have as many lashes, but watch how it just transitions the lash. And I've only dipped into my tube once. And that's when I took it out, took the wand out of the tube. And I'm still going.
I hope everybody's enjoying this part because we are having a lot of fun. And if yes, we want to read what is the tip that you take from this live. I know that we share a lot, but for sure one of those was new for you. So that is perfect for us to know that you learned something new.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know what you learned from this makeup tutorial using our Superpower Matte palette.
Yeah, you can see even the close-up. I'm doing the close-up.
Oh, so obsessed with this. And I'm sitting here do this all day.
Oh yeah, everybody can see like at the big look.
Almost done as soon
So
as
it's something new. Now I think that I'm ready for a good dinner. Now I want to go out.
No, now I feel like I should go out. I might have to go by myself since my husband went to take my son or watch my son's basketball game tonight.
Oh yeah, that is good. A cup of wine is good. By myself, it's good.
I know I'm gonna go have my own dinner by myself.
Okay, after that, just for finish the look, I use even the Viva palette contour that I like it a lot. I use already the contour. Just with a little bit, you can see how it's so pretty to create some contour. And even with the blush, I'm sorry, with the blush that is in the palette, we can just finish our look. And it's so nice. I love the glitter or just the gloss in my lips. And for sure, I apply a little bit of the glosses in the Besos palette that we have here. And I just apply the pucker tool for create more dimension on my lips. Just like
that's pretty. Oh yeah, I have that palette right here too.
I know, a little music
More
and selfies
definition.
for sure. The selfies first, the music, of course, yes. That is a good tip. Like we are ready. That is something so important because I think that what we want to share with you is that when you add a little bit of makeup in your life, you really, really, really can change your mood. So we just share some looks, one more sophisticated for the night, another some easy for the work or our day activities. But the point is, with a little bit of makeup, you will feel so different. So just try
Right.
it. I invite you that it doesn't matter that we are wearing the mask. Just play with your eyes. That is exactly what you did today. And feel and check how do you feel after apply a little bit of makeup. And the good thing that we want to share is not only that, we have a huge meaning behind that super powder, the power mats. Normally, we never think about it, but like we are having a very hard time and we are always fighting with the life, with the money, with the family, with everything. And we forgot exactly what we are.
Yes.
So that is something that this palette, this name of the palette remind me how important is myself and what is my superpower for make my life and the life that is the people around me different. What do you think, Kisha?
I think that's excellent. And then one of the coolest things, one of the things that I love, I'm a sucker for packaging. So I love this packaging. But one of the coolest things is that, oops, just put that all over me. One of the coolest things is that in the mirror area, there are all these words of encouragement here. So like every day you can have a different superpower. And so it's just something to just, remind yourself every day, I am encouraged, I am empowered, I am beautiful, I am powerful, whatever that, however you're feeling in that day, it's just nice to have a reminder to say, oh yeah, while I'm looking in my mirror, putting on my makeup, I need to remind myself how beautiful I am, how much of a great mother I am, how great of a, worker I am wherever I am, how great I am at what I do, and how I can use my superpower to improve even those things that I am great at.
That's amazing, Ida. Thank you. Yes, I know that you will love your palette. I'm so excited that you really ordered it. And totally, yes, like we need to empower each other. We need to remind us each other how important and how powerful we are.
Yes.
For sure, we have more than one superpower, but it's good. I just invite you to think about it because that make me really, really make a stop and think that I'm really a superwoman just because, and just think about it. Think about it, why you are a superwoman or a super guy or why you have superpowers.
Right.
So that is something so important because that really make the difference. And when we know what is our superpower, for sure, we can just help or use that power for help another people. So
exactly.
that is amazing. That is exactly the meaning from the makeup. Like the makeup is not only makeup. It's a lot of feelings and a lot of situation behind each people that apply the makeup. So for sure, the makeup is power. So totally.
My mom always told me, when you look good, you feel good. So if you're ever feeling down and you just need a pick-me-up, do your makeup. It always makes you feel more confident, makes you feel better about yourself when you look good. So something my mom always told me, and something that I always just pick up my palettes or my foundation or whatever I feel like playing in that day, just to make me pick me up and make me feel better. But the cool thing about this is that every time I pick it up, I'm going to be reminded of how much of a superwoman I really am.
This is our superpower. Pull out your superpower. Yes,
our superpower gives us strength and encouragement and courage. So make it.
I mean, show me your close up. I want to see before leave. Oh my God, look at that. I really love it, Kisha. It's amazing because you can see that you can create a wonderful look no matter what. Like it's just exactly the look perfect. And look at this.
And look at Gabby's eyes. Look at that shimmer. And like we said, you can intensify your shimmers, or you can intensify your colors on your lids by using bases. You can use your setting spray. So we use our Motives base for our eyelids. So you can definitely tell the difference between I'm backwards in my one. You can definitely tell a difference between this eye and this eye from, you know, from the intensity of the colors. I don't know if you, I mean, I can tell that this one is more intense. Like the white is really white on this eye, and like all of my other shades really blend very nicely. You can see almost everything. This one, it's a little less, it's a little more faint. You can't really see it. And then when Gabby did her shimmer on her one of her eyes, you can see that one is more intense than the other. So it's just really cool what you can do with makeup and how you can intensify it, dull it down for your preference. So
That's amazing. Tamele, she said that you love the part that pick me up feeling. So thank you
yes,
so much. Yes. Well, pues I think that we have a very good time together and we have a lot of fun. And thank you so much for joining us
thank
today.
you.
Like we really appreciate that you take a
Yes.
little bit of your time and share this evening with us. So if you don't have nothing else to say, I think that it's time to leave.
I know, I'm sad. I want to do more makeup.
I know we have we need to share more things, but it's another battle's coming. So please stay tuned. And if you don't order your palettes yet, you know that you can order already, and the modiscosmetic.com is now available. So please make you order. Remember that it doesn't matter if you want to wear a glitter or a matte look. Even a glitter, you need this perfect base. So that is the perfect color because all the colors are like a neutral. So you can find exactly the color that you want for create your look, even with or without glitter.
Yes. Well, have fun
So
with
I think that that'll be all for today.
Thank you so much for joining
so
us.
much. We send a lot of kisses and love and
Bye,
see you
guys.
soon. Bye-bye.